Let's put George Wallace in the White House. Let's let him get those judges by the tail. Let's put that tiger in the White House. So come on, all you friends and neighbors, get results for all your labor. Stand up for America in 68. You're living in a restless generation. There's discontent and fighting everywhere. We need a real strong man to run this nation. So it's up to you and me to put George there. Let's put George Wallace in the White House. Let's let him get those judges by the tail. Let's put that tiger in the White House. So come on, all you friends and neighbors, get results for all your labor. Stand up for America in 68. The White House needs a man who will stand up for America and you and me. And old George is just the man who'll sock it through from the boondocks to Washington, D.C. Let's put George Wallace in the White House. Let's let him get those judges by the tail. Let's put that tiger in the White House. Come on, all you friends and neighbors, get results for all your labor. Stand up for America in 68.
Suck it to him, George. Suck it to him, suck it to him, suck it to him, George.
Stand up for America in 68.
Suck it to him, suck it to him, suck it to him, George. Suck it to him, suck it to him, suck it to him, George.
From north to south to east to west, listen and you'll hear the voice of George C. Wallace ringing loud and clear. He's speaking to America, his words are wise and true. And if you really love your country, here's what you'll do. Stand up for America. Let's vote to keep it free. We're about to be destroyed by a great society. There's rioting and looting, and the cities are being burned. How much more will it take for Washington to learn? Take time to look around you at the problems that we face. You'll see that the great society has been a great disgrace. Stand up for America. Let's vote to keep it free. The Texan is going back to his ranch. That's where he ought to be. America was founded as sovereign states with right. Now the states are being conquered by Washington with might. Our Constitution gives the states the sovereign right to choose their form of local government. That's right, we must not lose. Stand up for America. Let's vote to keep it free and help to make it a much better land for folks like you and me. America needs Wallace, so vote with confidence. Stand up for America and elect him president, and elect him president.
Democrats and Republicans are getting more confused. While Mr. Wallace picks up speed, we're really just amused. With George C. Wallace in the lead, we have no need for tears. Remember who has held the rein through all these troubled years. They're really trying everything to slow us down a bit, but every untrue word they say, the stronger we shall get. A grassroots people's movement is surely to succeed, and not the other parties united in their greed. If you will listen now, my friends, as they try to change their views, they're getting in a huddle to cool their P's and Q's, and also more frustrated as they distort the news. We have no need for hippies, anarchists, and the like. We'll restore law and order as sure as night is night. Riots and demonstrations have surely gotta stop. We'll back our police and firemen, they're the best friends that we've got. Now Mr. Wallace has the facts and figures on the line. The American people back of him, let's get him there on time. Property rights are something else, they're grabbing down our throats. These federal bureaucrats must think we're just a bunch of goats. Now Mr. Wallace says, and I'm sure you will agree, these communists have gotta go to keep our country free. Let's register them and our guns are home we must protect. Let's get them on the run and fast, and then real peace we'll get. Let's get them on the run and fast, and then real peace we'll get.
Come all you freedom lovers and join our mighty band. We're out to beat the bureaucrats and drive them from our land. George Wallace is our leader and God is on his side. So climb aboard the wagon and join our victory ride. Climb aboard the wagon, the Wallace victory wagon. Get up on the wagon and we'll all take a ride. The court-appointed judges already have been told, when Wallace is elected, their jobs are gonna fold. A lot of folks in Washington are shaking in their skins, 'cause they know that they're moving out and George is moving in. So climb aboard the wagon, the Wallace victory wagon. Get up on the wagon and we'll all take a ride. The commies swore to bury us, to destroy us from within. When Wallace is elected, they'll know that they can't win. So climb aboard the wagon when it comes through your town. Help win the flag of freedom and put oppression down. And climb aboard the wagon, the Wallace victory wagon. Get up on the wagon and we'll all take a ride. And climb aboard the wagon, the Wallace victory wagon. Get up on the wagon.
There's a man from down in old Alabama, George Wallace, who will bring back a boy from Vietnam. George Wallace, he will bring back a ship and a 83 crew. Yeah, the other side of the record is a pledge to you, George C. Wallace. And Mr. George C. Wallace, we're gonna make you president, and I will feel the way all good Americans do. George C. Wallace, that crime on the streets can be lowered too. George C. Wallace, yeah, no more riots after that great day. When we make him the president of the USA. George C. Wallace, oh Mr. George C. Wallace, we're gonna make you president. So let's all get together, be sure that you understand. Make no mistake about it, here's the man from Alabama, Mr. George C. Wallace, best man for our land.
acclamation resounds from shore to shore. The victory plane is coming to answer freedom's call. Our chief is coming in on the Wallace cannonball. He'll change the court decisions that set the criminal free. The communistic vermin, he'll never let them be. The crooked office holders, he'll banish one and all. They tremble at the coming of the Wallace cannonball. We all respect the memory of Teddy Roosevelt. His wisdom and his courage throughout the world was felt. It soon will be apparent and known to one and all that Teddy's true successor rides the Wallace cannonball. He'll win the war in Asia or gain an honest peace, and then in foreign squabbles our meddling will cease. The budget will be balanced with jobs for one and all. Prosperity is riding on the Wallace cannonball. When women walk in safety the streets both night and day, criminals are punished with justice here to stay. When riots are abated and agitators fall, the world will bless the coming of the Wallace cannonball.
Come on, people, you can't be late. We need a Wallace in a 68. He stood right up and he said what he meant. That's why we need him for our president. Governor Wallace, Wallace for president. We need a Wallace, Wallace for president. Well, you take them people and you put them to work instead of standing on a corner acting like a jerk. Laying in the streets both day and night. They're breaking our laws, that just ain't right. Governor Wallace, Wallace for president. We need a Wallace, Wallace for president. Yes, he loves his people and he loves this land. And that's why the governor of Alabama, after 2 terms he was free for life, but he blew them all cause he run his wife. Governor Wallace, Wallace for president. We need a Wallace, Wallace for president. Take this land, and now's the time we can make our stand. You stand right up for your belief. He's an honest man, he's not a thief. Governor Wallace, Wallace for president. We need Wallace, Wallace for president. Yes, you take them people and you put them to work instead of standing on a corner acting like a jerk. Laying in the streets both day and night. They break our laws, that just ain't right. Governor Wallace, Wallace for president. We need a Wallace, Wallace for president. Wallace, Wallace for president.
There's a man in Alabama who'll uphold our state's rights. His name is George Wallace, and he's not afraid to fight. Let's all get together and elect him president. Vote for George Wallace and get good government. We will stand up and be counted for the right man this time. Vote for George Wallace, save this land of yours and mine. Let's all get together and elect him president. Vote for George Wallace and get good government. He'll restore the Constitution that has served us so long. Stand up for everybody, can a man so right be wrong? Let's all get together and elect Let's all get together and elect him president. Vote for George Wallace and get good government. He'll restore the Constitution that has served us so long. Stand up for everybody, get a man's